So today we are basically going to just talk about multimedias. Like when you go to websites, there are websites that like have videos in them. They are like um YouTube sites. Let me go to like probably what's the trending song? Unavailable by Davido by Davido audio or something. Let's see. Okay. This is audio mark, not audio mark. Just audio or video download. Anyone. I don't know one that takes me out of. Okay. So let's say we go to this website now, and then this website has an audio, and you can play this sound from here, right? And there are other websites that you go to, you see videos on their site. Probably if I want to get the video of this unavailable now, I'll say video download. Let me see here. So you can see like this one might take me to YouTube. Okay, this one will take me to YouTube. I want one that will play there, like on the website. Okay. Okay, you see this one now is playing directly on the website. So to be able to like add these things and achieve these things, we use what we call multimedia. You can use multimedia to add images, add videos, add movies, add for streaming websites that stream movies, for websites that all they do is upload audios or new tracks and all the like videos and all of that. Use what we call multimedia to add those things to a web page. So we are just going to create like a simple web page, probably even something that looks like this website, something that looks like this. Probably we just recreate it. Not it won't be overly extra, but just something like this. We are going to add an audio file and a video file to it so that you'd have an idea of how to add an audio and a video file. So I'll go to my web page. Okay, I already have an audio here and I have a video. Probably I'll download this Davido's video. Let me see if I can download. It's too big. And I would like to get the YouTube link instead. I'll use the audio that I have and the video, because that video downloading it would be too much. So I'll use this one that I already have. So create your classwork, create your audio folder and your videos folder, and then have your index.html there as well. Index.html, and I have this. So here I'm going to have multimedia, and I'm going to have a container that has, how does this look like? I have a container, excuse me, okay, it's off. Alright, I have a container that has a header, has some paragraphs and a video. Alright, so I'm just going to have a H1. I'm going to have adding a video and audio file. Okay. Alright, adding a video and audio file, And then after that, I would have a paragraph tag that has Lauren. Okay, probably two paragraph tags that have Lauren. That should be it. So the next thing I'll add is the video itself. So I'm going to create a div that carries the video. So I'll say video wrapper. It's just like when you're adding an image, you have a div that will help you manage the size of the image. If you want to increase the size, if you want to reduce it, if you want to bring it to the center, if you want to move it around your web page, the div helps you to do that. Same thing with the video. That's like that's how they work, video and audio as well. So I'm going to have a video wrapper and I'm going to say video. Once you type in video, just like your image, it will bring out this short. This time when you click on it, you have your source. So inside there, I'm going to have, I already have a video, I already have a video folder. So I'll say videos and then I'll add this, and then I'll go to my classwork and create an index.css file where so that I can be able to fix up that the size of the video border box, and then body is going to have a margin of 0 pixel and a padding of 0 pixel, and I'm going to have my video wrapper, and I'm just going to say I want you to give me a width of 50%. I want it to be have a margin of 20 pixels auto, and then I'm going to have the container dot container, and it's going to have a width of 70%, and I'm going to have a padding around it of probably 20 pages up and down. If that right as well. What else should I add? Okay, yes, it's going to have a margin as well because I would like for it to be in the center just like the other one we have. 10 pixels auto, and then I'm going to have what else? I'm trying to replicate something like this, so I'm going to give it a box shadow, of probably 3 pixels, 5 pixels, 8 pixels, FFF to be too bright, so probably I'll give it this kind of shadow. So if I go back now, see how it looks like. Let's open our browser. Okay. Alright, so this is what I have. This is what we have currently. Okay, and this video is overflowing. This video wrapper. Okay, I did not link it because I'm wondering why it's misbehaving. Okay. The video is still overflowing, so let me go fix that. I've worked on the video wrapper, but yet I'm yet to give the video itself a width. So I'm going to say video, and I'll say I want you to have a width of 100%. You're following me, right? You're still there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we have dot container, and we have dot container, and then we're going to have video wrapper. See, video wrapper. Okay, so this is what we have. This is a very, very short video. But if you notice, if you look around, it's not moving. There is like nothing going on in the video. It's not clickable, it's not moving, it's just there. So to be able to control your videos, play, pause, fast forward and all of that, there's what we call controls. So controls is like an attribute that you add to your video element. So you just add it as an attribute, controls, right? And then automatically you now have a play button, you can have a download button, you can have a playback speed, you can have a picture in picture. So that control attribute, this control attribute is in charge of all of these things. It's what makes all of these things possible. And then there's something else here. Let me increase this sound a bit so that you'd hear the sound of the video if it's possible. Okay, it's actually not really making a very. Let me try an audio because I wanted to show you something with this muted. This muted is if someone like visits a website and probably you're outside or you're in church, for example, and you visit a website and immediately probably the website has a video that is loud and audio that is loud, and you're in an environment where you wouldn't want to like play, probably you're in church or you're in class or something, the muted this muted attribute helps to give control to the user, so that when I now go to the website, it's left for me to either unmute it and listen to it if I'm in a place where I can, or I'll leave it muted. Is that clear?
Yes.
So this muted attribute is what cancels out this thing, and if I click on it, it's still muted. Okay, it's default. So if I get it out, the controls can come back. If I take it back, it goes back there. Let me see. Okay. So the muted is by default, so you can't hear anything from there. But alright, so the next one, this is how you add a video. Let me see if there is any other interesting video that has a sound. I want short, interesting video clip. Video clip. Let me see if I can find any ones. These are YouTube. This is Pinterest. This is okay. Let me check out this one. Okay, can I download this? Okay, I can't download this, but probably I can copy the link address. Let me see if I can be able to add the link to this video. Let's see how possible that is. Then when we go back to our website, I'm going to have another video, and I'll say video, and then I'm going to place this. This is quite a long one. And then when we go back to our web browser, which is multimedia, okay, it's not coming on. What did I not add? Control. Okay, the video is here, but it can't be played. I wonder why. Alright, probably I'll have to have access to the video. I'll have to like download it. But I think it will work differently if I have a video that links me to YouTube. Let me see if I can get a YouTube video that unavailable. Let me see on available video. Okay, let me check out this one, and then let me copy this link and see if I can have it here inside of my website. So go back to this point and place it. The environment is noisy.
After a long time of wondering, where is he and what is he doing? I'm here to confirm that the king of Afro.
Okay, that was on my end. Alright, so let's go back to the video and see. Let me take this thing out, this page. Alright, so this. Oh, did I cancel out our own page? Let me open it again. Go live. Okay. I can't link, I still can't have access to it. So is it a must that I must download the video? Okay, I figured that one out, but I should be able to have access to an online video, just like we can have access to a video that an image that is online. We should be able to have access to this online video. Should I move this outside of this container? Still not loading. Okay, let me see. Alright, so let's go to adding an audio, and here I'm going to label this page 3. I'm going to label this video file, and here I would label this audio file. Okay, and then after that I would say a div that has and that wraps the audio together. Or I don't necessarily need to do this for an audio, because audios are usually like they don't take up in plenty space or too much space. They just take very little amount of space, and I'm going to access the one I already have and add it here. So if I go back, I have an audio file. I'm supposed to, am I not? I can't find the audio file. Let me see, let me move this up first so that I can have clear view of it. Okay, I'm supposed to have an audio file here. What is the problem? Okay, let me see. I'm going to have controls. Okay, I didn't add controls to the audio file. So for me to be able to access the audio files, I should have controls. So are you following? So these controls just basically gives you, capacity to manage your videos, and I can go ahead to reduce the volume because it's quite high, and then play my video. I can download, I can have the playback speed. So this is just basically how to add an audio file and a video file. I'll still try to check out these video links because I'm supposed to have access to this. Then there is something else that I want to talk about, is what we call source. Source is another way. Let me take it out of this one. Let me take it out of this one. Let me replicate this video, and then instead of giving this writing the source directly in here, I can come in here and say source, and then I'm going to have the source, and I'll paste this link in there, and then I'll notify the type of file this is, and the type of file is it's a video file, and it has an extension of mp4, so I'll add that. So this is how you specify the type of video this that you've added to your web page, and then you take this out. So if we go back, we have two of this, and this lacks control, so I'll add the controls. In this case, the controls will be added to the video itself, not the source, and then I can play it as usual. So you add the controls to the video element, not the source. Do you get me? And then there's something else. It's
Yes.
just like, probably I don't want this image to be the thumbnail. When you go on YouTube, you see thumbnails, you see like pictures that like are posted, or like used to cover the image and the what is it called, the video, probably a picture that tells you more about the video, probably that is a picture that is descriptive, something like that. So I can go on and say there's what we call a poster. A poster is an attribute that you use to add pictures that will cover the background. So if I go and download an image, probably I'll say clouds, because that video is basically clouds PNG. These qualities are not nice. I just want to like show you something. There's nothing wrong with leaving your video like that, but there are videos just like those videos, those YouTube videos that I sent to you guys, right? That does not have any thumbnail. If I were to want, like, if I were to post that online where others will have access to it, if it's not unlisted or if it's a public video, I'll have to add a thumbnail, and I'll have to get a descriptive thumbnail or a descriptive picture. So to be able to add that picture, we use what we call a poster attribute. So let me get an image. I don't know what I'm seeing here. No, I need very nice case singing images or something. Okay, let's see if I can take this one, and I can save this image as nope, documents. Three transfer into create. Okay, let's need to save it, and I didn't rename it. Oh god. Okay, so we have this image here. Let me see if I can rename the image. I'll name it singing. I'm just giving an example. So here I'm going to link this to, since it's not inside of an image folder, there's no need to add images. It's not inside of an image folder, so I'm just going to like write the name of the file directly, and then I have access to it. When I go back, you see it has replaced this one now. Can you see it? So this is a way to like add an image. instead of using the main image of the video, you can add an image that is descriptive, that will, just cover up anything. Even though nobody's singing here, but I just wanted to like give you an example. So this is how it's done. This is basically all, like, most of what we have regarding audio and video. Okay, there is something I missed. When you go to websites, we have, just like we have different types of files. We have um, X PDF files, we have documents, we have different types of files, right? That's the same way we have different types of video extensions. We have MOV, we have AVIF, we have MP4, we have different types of file formats. So sometimes some web browsers don't, probably work well with some file formats, because we have so many web browsers. We have Google Chrome, we have Firefox, Mozilla, we have Internet Explorer. We have different file format browsers, and we also have file formats that work well with certain web browsers. So a in a case where a file or a video file or an audio file is not supported by a browser, we have a disclaimer that will add video your video file, or your browser rather, your browser does not support this file. And then the the audio can't be played, or the video can't be played, because you can add it in the video, you can also add it in the audio. Just add it inside of the audio. Your browser does not support browser does not support this file. So you can add it to the audio or video, but it will only show when the video can't be played by this, like by the particular browser, right? And let me see if I can get other file audio formats, because here I only have MP4 and MP3. Let me see if I can get audio AFIV. Okay, this is a PNG. MOV, MOV short videos. Let me see if I can get other ones. MOV short videos. Okay, this is the only one. This is the only one here. Let me see if I can download this. Okay, it's been downloaded. If I go back to my file to add it, I'm trying to add a different. Okay, this is. Let me rename this and say, oh, this is MP4. Oh, I wanted something different. Let me see if I can get something here. We're almost done. I'm just showing you how to add different file formats. Movie. I don't know what is in this video I downloaded. Let me see. Okay. Let me add this. Rename this to MOV video. Okay. Then I'm going to copy it and move it into my file, where I'll be able to use it. I have a video already, so I'm going to add it here. When I go back there, I'm going to have MOV video. So let's go and add another video type. You can either add it directly or you make use of this source element, and then in here take this source and add it here. I'm going to say, what's the name of this one, videos, and this is going to be MOV videos. In this case, the type would be video, but instead of MP4 it's going to be MOV because that is the extension it has. And I'm going to add controls to it. And once we go back to our browser, this is what I have. Why is this video not playing? Wait, let me take this one out so that I don't confuse myself. Okay, so it's remaining one more video. This one I just got in here is not playing. Why is that? Let me try adding it directly to see if it will work. Video and then view. Oh, sorry. Okay, video. Let me see if this one would work. Controls. Let me see. Okay, so this one is working directly. This one works without the audios here. Sometimes this source tends to have certain issues. So didn't I specify it correctly? This is MOV, and okay. So if I play this, it's just going round and round and round. So that's just basically it. Do you have any questions, any confusions, anything that you'd like to ask? You don't. Okay, so going to the project you guys are going to build, it's going to be, we've already worked on OP.
Yes.
This is like what we're able to do, even though we didn't finish it all, but we've been able to work on the OP website. So this one will be, let me check out this website, Kuda. Let's see, kuda.com. So this website is what you guys are going to recreate as your assignments. So this is done with animation, just like we did in the last class. Animation, you direct it on which direction to go to. This is done with animation, and this is a picture. This one is a picture. Let me see.
What of those things that are moving around?
It's done with animation, CSS, just
No,
like in
what
the
are
last
they?
one. These are pictures. Let me see. Okay, these are pictures actually. These are pictures moving around. I'll have to, let me see if I can inspect this. These are pictures with a background color. Let me see. Inspect. Okay. Okay. Backdrop. That's okay. Outline. Entry wrap. site is quite slow. I need to see this particular area. Okay, this is an illustration. Let me see. Okay, this is actually an animation. This is actually an animation video, but I want to see if there are pictures. If these are like pictures. These are images. Okay, this is an image. This one is an image. These are not the ones I'm looking for actually. Look for these smaller ones. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Mm, let's see. Okay. All right. You know what will happen since having access to this image is a little bit difficult. You know how we created round circles in our last class, right? You're just going to like make circles, try to give them this color, probably use wrap, just get your own images, wrap them in little balls, just random images. You can check out card image, you can check out send image, you can check out what's this one. I don't know what this image is, but just like find little images that can be used on the website, a transfer image, a withdraw image, a probably money bag image, just those kind of things, because this is a financial website. You just get those images, wrap them inside of a container, give the container this background color, give it a border radius, make it very small, and then make them move in, you know, this kind of way. This is going to be a div, this is going to be another div, and this will be another div. You understand that? And then they just have borders and border radius. Make them into circles and then add this image there. This is going to be absolute. Then once you get these ones, make them absolute and then give them left, right, and at which position you're going to give them different names, just like we did in our last class, different animation names. And then in what direction are they going to move? 50%, 20%, 10%. Use, you know, we only talked about 0%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. So this one is going to like use as many percentages as possible to be able to get them to move in circles. So you're going to move from 0% to 10%. At 10% it might be minus something so that it can go up, and then at 50% it should be coming down, or just something. Just go through those videos and get it done. So that should be it. I think this is like the most difficult thing about this website, if you ask me. Every other thing is something you've done. This is basically a display, a box or a container that has different other boxes, and it has flex wrap in it. This one I believe is a picture. This should be a picture. If you can't get it, you can save it as an what is that stuff I taught you guys? SVG export, I believe. So this is a picture, but it's in SVG format, I think. So this one is also a picture. You already know how to get that done. This is a picture as well. This is also okay. This is just like this is like a short video clip. of what we did today. Are you following? This is a video clip.
Yes.
If once it comes in, it loads and then says hello. So you can decide to you can do this and then find a short video and add there. Probably a video that says hello or welcome. If you go there, type online short hello video or short video or something, then wrap it up in a you don't have to add this stuff or this extra edge, just give it a background of this color, add the video there and give it a border radius. So this is basically it. So
This
is
is what I mean.
do you have any questions? Do you have any?
No, no.
So try working on this as hard as you can. This assignment will be displayed on Monday. So on Monday you and Chemele are going to show me your assignments and you're going to teach me so that I'll see how
Okay,
far
thank
you've
you.
gone. Alright, have a great day.